Oh, hi. Hello.
Well, we saw that Mashable wrote an article.
We saw Rewrite Web.
Well, Rewrite Web got it first earlier, and then Mashable apparently jumped on the train and wrote an article right behind them that we did not know about.
Mashable's got more than 1.5 million followers or something, and their reader base is huge.
So
it's on the homepage of Mashable. It's getting the whole world's attention, which we won't be able to handle.
No. And then to try to curb some of the onslaught of people coming on, we the homepage of TweetBlocker is dynamic. So what we did is, to try to offset that a little bit, we went to the page ourselves, viewed the source of it and grabbed what would be output after it comes back from the database, and we said, you know what, just display this every single time. We've attempted to make the slice bigger, or slices, add more RAM.
So can I frame table?
Barb.
Take that file and add it as public index HTML in the repo, and then but there's optimizations that we can make to this, disabling the that check button, so that people aren't running multiple queries. That somebody tried to log in with
look at this,
the
dude.
credentials. So each one of those represents an access to the web server. Redirect.
That's insane. It's nothing to do with us. I think it's just
Twitter getting nailed.
There's
been comments already.
At one point, it was just
saying that because of the article, that
and
it's
some of these errors that are popping
thrashing our system,
insane.
putting it under a load. So people understand. We hope that we'll get everybody that comes to the site and that's not responding well to them right now. We hope we get them back at some point soon. So
that would be sweet.
it's free service. It's helping a cause. Get rid of spam on Twitter. So we'll see what happens. It'll be a fun ride now.
One line,
especially now that we have the traffic.
Yeah. Dude, and you seriously need to take your laptop and move into the other room.
I'm going to you guys and give me a
This
chance.
still looks ridiculous. What does Hashrocket do when it hits the fan? We get
Hashrocket.
10 guys and we surround one laptop. We go to the 15-inch screen, bitches. That's where it's at.
Okay, fine.
I'm just saying.
She's on camera. I'm walking out of the
Thank
cave.
That's what I just did.
Hey, hi.
Did we not ask earlier?
You look like a bargain basement. Dude,
I did, but
go sit at the monitor. Dear Lord.
I don't want the monitor.
Hey, actually,
I don't think we're stressed at all.
It's just a waiting game right now.
Just a waiting game. I mean, we're trying to scale with all the publicity we've been getting. We just got on Tech Meme now, so we were joking, but we thought, what if CNN pops up next, or something like that, because it's gaining so much traction right now. But it's a good problem to have.
This is one of those overnight things that you just aren't prepared for. I mean, there was no way.
I've never experienced anything like this.
No. I mean, the whole getting real methodology of building applications, build the simplest thing that could possibly work, put it out there. 413,000 people in that table.
so, and that took a minute.
Oh, shit.
What do you want from Tyrone?
The amazing zero stars.
Salaries usually get red curry.
What's the exact piece of code that's hitting that table? There's a
The
find
one
to
that
create
goes out,
by.
yeah, this is a good three. I mean, what we're doing is the piece of code that's executing is going to say, go get, here's this person's profile, look at the number of followers and their friends count. So it's the integer numbers that we get, that little piece of data. We add those together and we say, okay, well, this is a rough estimate of how many people total. Let's divide that by 100, and that gives us the amount of pages we need to hit Twitter for. So we're sitting there and we're hitting Twitter against, all these pages. We're doing a loop. And we're saying, give us 100, give us the next 100, give us the next 100.
And when you get that 100,
can we save it into the database? If we say just give us page 1 for right now and be done with it, we can at least display 100 people and cut down some of the.
Talking about the governor or throttle
Yeah.
approach, and then get the rest of them later.
So give them a little bit of a taste, and then try to go get a little bit later, which is what we want to do anyway. We want to, launch EC2 instances that are going through and saying update all these people's friends and
Can we
followers.
not cache the homepage at least?
That's not going to do it here. I mean, we could potentially cut out grabbing the friends and try that, and just grab
I think
the
that would
followers.
help as well.
Well, that cuts it in half. That's
Yeah.
a linear help, but it's
This
not.
is an example. I mean, he's got 6,000 people he's friended, but he's also got 7,500 following. So that's one person. If we can cut that in half, now hopefully, in theory, we've cut our load in half too.
Right.
Let's think about MySQL real quick. And in addition to just throwing an index on the table, which it has, is there anything else we can do to MySQL to get it to perform better?
Well, the thing with the table, you could make a reporting database. You could.
Yeah, if we
could
just make a
slave.
view that spin up a view that
The view might still lock off the main table. This is I run on the database. No.
well, yeah, I think so I think at least one or two of us need to go off and look at just anything we can do to optimize that database or that table.
We should double check New Relic too. Let's look at the second worst problem.
Why does a count take that long?
It's it's this much to this much.
Oh, it's not even looking
Yeah.
at.
Yeah, it's like that one.
Figure out why the count is. I mean, a simple count is taking that long. We
Well, that
shouldn't have
just
that
could be
problem.
size and the fact that the database is getting smashed.
Yeah.
I mean,
Pretty hard
it's
to
getting
find
ads. It's getting ads like crazy. I mean, if you just look at the throughput for adding users, not just adding candidates, I mean,
Here's the thing, the bottleneck all day long has been we can't serve enough requests, or we can't serve requests fast enough. We're maxing out. Just with this latest update, we've gone up to 16 meg or whatever, or 16 gig, and we're serving 250 max database connections, 300 web requests, cool Lightning, and
More rain.
so we finally gotten to a point, at least we had been, where we were serving fewer requests. We weren't maxing out finally.
okay.
So now it's just database performance is the biggest bottleneck.
All right, so then to like wrap this up, the top thing is cut the friends, don't get the friends, we don't care about those. Second thing is look into why the queries are running slow as of right now, which means we have to get a dump of the production database right now, if we can, and SCP it somewhere that everybody can get to it.
Good. How's your status right now?
Good. I got relegated to the task of making a down page, which was finished just in time for the site to go back up. So that was exciting.
Thai fried rice with
What are you
chicken,
guys up to
level
now?
4.
What's the status?
Is this it? They use a tweet blocker?
We fixed one of our slowest queries, T-Pope. T-Pope, the MVP over there.
Well, we've actually have allowed people to get to the site now because of the queries T-Pope and Wes were working on. We have a page that V's and Adam were working on as a temporary fix. Throw something up that was static to say we know things are going slow, and come back later. This way we wouldn't have any hits against the database. And then Jonathan and Sandro, they're working on hopefully like setting up another server for the infrastructure, separating out putting the database on one server and the web or the web server on another, so we can separate those physically. Excuse me. And then John and Tiger have made a quick little status app so people can go check the status of Tweet Blocker at any time in the near future.
This is the number of rows.
And Jen hooked us up with dinner.
I did.
Awesome.
Thai room.
Check it out, dude.
Ooh, tweetblocker.com is my new best Twitter pal.
Oh,
That's awesome. I like the 21st century one too. Where's that one? It's 21.
there it is.
Yeah.
Which one is that?
Finally, somebody came out with a Twitter spam filter. This, I would say, is the greatest invention of the 21st century.
There really is a tremendous amount of love for the app out there. I mean, it's fairly crazy, actually.
And they're rolling with us though. I mean, they're just.
Absolutely. They're like, damn, it's down, but I'm going to come back later because I definitely want this service.
Well, the crazy thing is they're coming back in like 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Like they're not coming back like tomorrow. They're coming back in 5 minutes. I'm like, is it up yet?
Suggestions that we've gotten have been awesome. Just most of them are on the scoring engine and making it more transparent as to why we're grading people the way that we are.
1648.
For user count?
Yeah.
Cool.
That's.
Who's gonna win?
Yeah, this
Are you live?
Yeah.
Cool. We're live. So we're wrapping everything up tonight, and feel really good about it. The site's a lot snappier, a lot quicker. What we're really pleased with, I think, most of all, is the response from everybody out there. Just everybody adamantly wanting to get involved to get rid of spam on Twitter. So really, I think affirms just the want like the wanting to get rid of spam and for a need for this type of app. So I think that affirmation was needed here at Hashrocket. So it was great to have the whole Hashrocket team out here real late working on the app. And we tried taking some pictures and putting them up to show everybody that we're working hard. But overall, we're really stoked. We're really happy. And we're going to be meeting with Twitter tomorrow afternoon to discuss how we can help on a larger, the Twitter on a larger scale. So, but thank you, everybody. And we'll talk to you soon.